guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite esthetician again. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Amaka, and today we're going to be talking about stretch marks. Causes, treatment, and prevention. If you're interested in this, please keep on watching. So what are stretch marks? Stretch marks are essentially a scar in the dermis, so in the deeper layers of the skin, that happens when there is a quick increase, or so when you gain weight quickly, or there is a quick decrease when you lose weight quickly. Now, there are other factors which I'll touch on, but usually this is the major cause of that scar. So what happens is this abrupt change causes the collagen and elastin fibers to rupture, to tear. Do you get? So collagen is what gives our skin its support, and while elastin or elastic fibers are what gives our skin elasticity, stretch, the ability to bounce back. Do you understand? So because of this increase in weight gain or weight loss, it causes the elastic or collagen fibers to rupture. And when they're trying to heal, they leave these marks we call stretch marks. So not everybody would experience stretch marks, even when they, rapidly gain or lose weight. Not everybody experiences it. Some people are more prone to experiencing stretch marks. Unfortunately, your genes and just nature plays a huge role. Bad luck, essentially. Do you get? So if somebody in your family has stretch marks, if you look around you, a lot of people have stretch marks in your family, then you are a potential candidate for experiencing this. So there are certain times when you are more likely to experience stretch marks. Now, the first one is during puberty, because there's a growth spurt. You are rapidly growing. So during puberty, a lot of people experience stretch marks. Now, secondly is during pregnancy, because you are gaining weight all over rapidly and your stomach is expanding rapidly. You are, also likely to experience stretch marks during those periods. Now, there's also rapid weight gain or rapid weight loss. Do you get? So, one is not during puberty or during pregnancy, just rapid weight gain or rapid weight loss. Even when you are lifting things in the gym, you're building muscles. Now, when you build up muscles rapidly, you see stretch marks. That's why you see some personal trainers, you see them with tiger marks. Do you get? It's because of that rapid weight gain. So there's now a rupture. Do you get? In the dermis. Also, hormones can play an important part, especially in pregnancy. Your hormones are going up and down, and that can also lead to stretch marks in people that are prone to already having stretch marks. Now, there's also applying of steroid creams. In another English, your bleaching cream. See your 5 days repair cream, your 2 days action cream, your 5 days glow cream. Now, a lot of them are laced with steroids. Now, applying those creams on your skin thins out the skin, weakens the collagen and elastic fiber, and then causes stretch marks. And the stretch marks from those creams, hey, my dear. So when you apply creams and start seeing stretch marks, you understand that cream is most likely laced with steroids. Your Format A, your Skinel, yes, those things, avoid them, because continuous application of those things can cause stretch marks. So there are 2 stages of stretch marks. They have stretch marks at the beginning stage, and at the beginning stage is called siter rubra, and at the mature stage is called siter alba. Now, when stretch marks begin, when they start, they are usually raised, usually inflamed, so they are red. Well, depending on your skin tone. Now, for people that are darker skin, it can look like reddish brown or dark brown. Do you get? So they're usually reddish brown, dark brown, red. It all depends on your skin tone. They're usually raised and they're itchy. Do you get? Now, as they get older, they get mature, they go from being raised to being depressed. So when you put your hands around it, you feel like it has entered inside, that's sunk on a bit. Do you get? And some people may also see it as appearing white or hypopigmented. So they go from being reddish brown to being a bit lighter than their normal complexion. Do you get? So look at the stretch mark on your body Try to figure out where it falls on that. It doesn't mean that it will have all the characteristics. Like, it's possible to have an old, mature stretch marks that still looks dark brown. Do you understand? But these are the common things you should bear in mind, especially the itchy part. When it is just coming, just entering into the game, it's itchy and sensitive. Do you get? Yeah, now it's important to know this because whether or not a treatment plan will be effective will be dependent on the stage of the stretch marks. So now we know the causes and different stages. Let's talk about how to treat them. I'm sure this is the part you want to hear. All this one of guys talking about. Which one be all these things? Sata rubber, sata rubber, sata this, sata that. And I can give us the cocoa. How can we treat stretch marks? Okay. Let me just put it out there first of all that a stretch mark is a scar in the dermis. And like with every scar, it is 98% of the time permanent. What's 98? Most scars are permanent. Do you understand? Now, there are things that you can do to make them look less visible. But a lot of the times, most scars are permanent. They will still be there, but they will be, if addressed in time and aggressively, maybe almost invisible. It does not mean they are still not there. Do you understand? So number one is that they honestly never really go away. Number two is there's actually no genge treatment. You know how you say, if you have hyperpigmentation, do A, B, C, D, E. It has been proven time and time again. Stretch mark, honestly, is not like that. Honestly, anybody that bring out the cure today, cash out. As in, bring out a cure that most people will see results, because stretch mark treatment is very individualized, very anecdotal. Like, as in, you see people saying 10 different things that helped them. They're not lying, no. It's that, honestly speaking, there's actually no universal cure. People just do different things, and I will tell you the different things that you can possibly do. The stretch mark areas don't have enough of collagen and elastin. Do you understand? So if you want to repair it, you want to stimulate the production of collagen and elastin. Now, so far, the most effective that has been recorded are in-clinic procedures you get in aesthetic clinics and procedures that are conducted by dermatologists. Do you get? Now, you have different options. You have laser therapy, you have radiotherapy. Is it radiotherapy? What's it called? Radio frequency. And essentially what's happening is that they are using energy waves to heat up the dermis to stimulate collagen production. You also have ultrasound, which is very similar to radiotherapy, in which they're also doing the same thing, but they're using sound waves. Then you have a microneedling, which is like creating controlled injury in the skin. So when you wound the skin, how the skin heals is by producing collagen. And by producing collagen can also help the stretch marks. You also have chemical peels to also encourage, cellular regeneration and stimulate collagen production. Your dermatologist can adopt a more aggressive approach by employing different steps. But you have to be careful where you're going to. With most of these procedures, there are side effects. So you have to go to a dermatologist that understands your skin tone and your skin type and is experienced to reduce the possible side effects. So in-clinic procedures are so far the most effective. And let's talk about topical treatments, things you apply on your body. Now, so far, there are 2 ingredients shown to actually work, and that is product containing tretinoin. Tretinoin is a type of retinoid. I've done a video on retinoid. It's the most potent type of retinoid, and products with hyaluronic acid. Do you get? So applying this product on the affected area has been shown to help the stretch marks look better. Now, but one key thing you should remember, it depends on the stage of the stretch mark. Now, when applying a tretinoin cream on the first stage of stretch mark, when it's still red and inflamed, so far has been shown to be the most effective topical way of controlling stretch marks. Do you understand? Now, applying a tretinoin-based cream on old stretch marks, honestly speaking, may or may not work. It's better than doing nothing, but it may or may not work. The same thing with hyaluronic acid, and these ingredients stimulate the production of collagen, especially tretinoin. Now, I understand that in some jurisdictions, some countries, tretinoin is prescription only. in Nigeria, you can find it in pharmacies, honestly speaking. But in some countries like the US, you don't just have accessibility to it. Now, using products that contain, retinoids, other types of retinoid like retinol, retinaldehyde, can also be helpful, although obviously because it's not as potent as retinoid, will require more time for you to start seeing changes. You should also remember that you cannot use tretinoin creams during pregnancy or while breastfeeding, so it's important you know that as well. Also, keeping your skin moisturized, like oil and cream massages have been known to help make the stretch marks look better. Now, we don't know if it's the oils per se or if it's the act of massaging per se, but we just know that oils and cream massages, and that's why you see a lot of oils out there. Bio oil, this one oil, stretch mark oil. They're nothing special. Do you get? They're just, leveraging on what we already know, which is that oil massages can help the stretch mark look better. So whether it's bio oil or whatever you use, or a good old body oil or mineral oil can also help. So yeah, and on bio oil for that matter, let's talk about it safe. It's nothing special, honestly speaking. If it has worked for you, fine. As I told you, that stretch mark help cure treatment is very individualized. Do you understand? But when I think about the ingredients in it, I understand how it will work, not because it's bio oil, but because the act of massaging oil works. Because bio oil, if you dissect it, there's nothing happening inside there. It's primarily mineral oil. That's the first thing on the list. And mineral oil is your baby oil. I've talked about petroleum jelly. Mineral oil is just the more liquid version of petroleum jelly. It's your baby oil, essentially. And they now put safflower oil. And they now put essential oil up and down. That's very irritating. I've done a video on essential oils. And they now put retinol palmitate. Which, and they're holding on to retinol palmitate as a source of retinol and as a reason why the bio oil will stimulate collagen production. But in my video on retinoids, I explained that retinol palmitate is the weakest form of retinol and acts more of an antioxidant than stimulating cellular reproduction and collagen synthesis. So honestly speaking, it's honestly a basic oil with a bunch of essential oils. Like, if you ask me, I would even say there are other, preferable options out there. A plain body oil is just fine. Do you get? So a lot of people have seen improvement by massaging oils and butters on their skin. Some people say they use shea butter, cocoa butter, olive oil, almond oil. See, just use anyone that works for you and massage on the affected areas. Also, some people say that, creams with Centella asiatica and glycolic acid can also help because they can help stimulate collagen production. Once again, it may work for you, it may not work for you. Just try. Do you understand? Just try, honestly speaking. As in, I feel you. I feel you. You feel me. We are in it together. Your take home should be, you can try either of these things, but it's best when you try them in the first stage of the stretch marks. So in summary, you're looking at ingredients with tretinoin or retinols or retinoid, hyaluronic acid, Centella asiatica, glycolic acid, and oil massages. Apply them, as in target them at the first stage of the stretch marks. Secondly, massage into your skin. We don't know why that works, but a lot of people have observed positive. A lot of people have seen reduction in the way their stretch mark looks by massaging oils, and also apply for a continuous period of time. Don't just give up because just take it as your daily routine. In the morning, just massage oil or your creams on the affected area and move on with your life. You have to keep doing it if you want to see, if you have any chance of seeing any results at all. Do you get? Then let's talk about prevention of stretch marks. What can we do to prevent it? This is such a thing. Do you understand? The thing is that a lot of times we may not be able to prevent it, especially during puberty and pregnancy. Do you get? You can rub oils and stuff, but you may just not be able to prevent it. Although we cannot prevent it, oils and cream massages to an extent could help. So if you're pregnant, just keep massaging the areas that are expanding. Keep massaging it with oils. I've seen a lot of people that massage their tummy with oils from the beginning to the end of their pregnancy, and they got minimal stretch marks. Now, I don't know if it's because of their genes, because genes played the whole, as in a massive role. Some people get pregnant and don't see one stretch mark. Do you get? Now, I don't know if because of their genes or because of the massage, but I know that some people have experienced minimal stretch marks because they believe that because they massage their belly with oils. Also, avoid rapid weight loss and weight gain when you can. Do you get? All this advice, as in real life, it's hard to take. Do you understand? It's hard to take, but avoid massive weight loss and weight gain when you can. So it takes so your body can adjust rather than just doing it abruptly and then the rupture happens. Lastly, this is the one I know that you can avoid. Avoid bleaching creams, please. Because those stretch marks from those creams, hey, they're not your mates. So avoid steroid-based creams. If you are using steroids, especially the potent ones, ensure that it was recommended or prescribed to you by dermatologist or your skincare provider, and ensure that you use them in accordance to how it was prescribed. Get me? Okay. Yeah, so in summary, there's no foolproof treatment, honestly speaking. All those your cure stretch mark in 5 days, it is a lie. And if you use a cream that cleans off the stretch mark in 2 days or 5 days or 2 weeks, it's coming back. Give it time. Give it time. Do you understand? Give it time. But yeah, so if you do not believe me, choose to still chase quick fixes, remember that I told you. You were warned. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.